It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to RENA.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, RENA was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is RENA. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renas Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Rena's Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether RENA is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Here I come! I'm on a roll now! In a bind? Here I come! Damn it! Nice while it lasted.
Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hammer, flame of fury! Burning strike!
I can carve
Hear my
through
call!
armor! Destruction! Burn in hell!
Tunnel red! Hammer, flame of fury! Here's evil! Free blazer!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm on here! Here I come! No escape! Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Burn slash! Air
You're mine!
Talon hurricane! Demon flame!
Here I come!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Destruction!
What's this?
Destruction! Thrust! Swallow get exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast! Healing circle ready!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Thanks for the...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
You're mine!
Denied!
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
Stop!
Resuscitate! I'm ready!
It's over!
Blow,
not done!
Here's a healing arm!
Destruction! I'm on it!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you! Eat this! Healing arm!
I owe you one.
I'm all stopped that!
Ready and ready!
Destruction!
Armor won't save you!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of RENA. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worries, more action. Concentrate.
Here I come!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. These things really get on my nerves.
Destruction! You're mine! No escape! You got flyers!
I've got this. Let him launch it.
All yours! Destruction!
Glacial Spear.
Take it! No escape!
Freeze Lancer. I can handle it. Far enough.
Crush! It's time! Destruction!
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down.
Ignite!
Lost. You all right?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
No escape!
Now. Demon's Descent.
Flashing Fang!
Easy. Way to go.
Here I come!
I'll smash you!
No
Not in your
escape!
dream. Recover.
That's
It's over.
Marksman handle
Take
this.
it! I'm not
Let the
done!
marksman
Handle this.
It's
I'll
over.
finish you here and now!
I don't even
know the word defeat.
I never miss.
No escape!
Sleep now.
It's over!
Let's get your healing
This
on.
one's all mine!
First aid.
Ignite!
Go
You're mine! It's over! You're mine!
It's over.
I'm not done!
Now, Long, get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
My turn! Take
Already
it!
on.
No escape!
I'm on a roll now!
Nothing gets by me.
Hear my call.
Swallow dance!
Go here. Here's evil.
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer.
Take it! Strike!
Do it.
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning enemies incoming.
Then we'll take them down!
You picked the wrong fight!
Eat this!
You're mine!
You're
No
done!
escape! Destruction! Strike!
Healing circle.
Swallow
Hold on
dance!
to your art. Here I come.
It's over!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
Destruction! No escape!
Heal.
Destruction! I'm on it!
Dragon shout. Radiant here.
Do it! Crush!
Neon, astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory.
Not a chance!
Naturally. I never miss. Primed and ready. Shining supernova.
You're mine!
You here and now!
Banana, let's
You're
go.
finished!
Glacial Spear. This one's mine. Dance in the wind. Air show. Do it.
Destruction!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Excited.
Not
Coming. This is over. Radiant
No
flight.
further!
Here, tunnel. I'm out of ammo.
Take
Eat
this on!
Photon blast.
Ignite!
Dance in the wind. Air
You're
blast.
mine!
Armor won't save you!
Do it. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Here's a reinforcements.
Here I come!
Hit.
No escape!
Raging cascade.
Impel Fire!
Destruction!
Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Air blast.
Rising Falcon!
I never miss. Here goes.
Destruction! Do it! Live up!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done.
You're mine!
Confiscated.
These fists have got your name on them!
Huh? Here I come!
Now,
I'm not done!
frozen.
Hammer!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Rising
Glacial
Falcon!
Spear.
Strike!
Here's evil.
Huh? Destruction!
Freeze
Dawn!
laser.
Strike! Huh? Burn it out!
Do it. Astral energy. Full throttle.
More? Here I come!
Dance in the wind.
Strike!
I'm only
Burn
getting
up.
steel. Here. I'll be saving this one.
Far enough.
Dance in the wind.
Can't get out of this!
Air thrust.
Take this!
Armor won't save you!
Huh? Crush! Destruction!
Dance in the wind. I'm only getting thrust.
Swallow blade!
Now I'm in the
Destruction!
groove!
Radiant
Rising Wyvern!
Air thrust.
Mirage! Right this time!
Radiant flight.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm all stopped up.
Here I come!
Eat dirt. Magna
Eat
Ray.
this.
This one's mine.
You're
Eat
finished!
dirt.
Do it! Here I come!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
I'll heal you all.
Here I come!
I never miss. Dance in the wind.
It's over!
Here's
You're
a healing.
mine. I'm not done!
First aid.
Thanks! Crush! Destruction! Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
There.
Flash!
I'm on more. There you go. Don't let astral
Say no more!
More? Here I come!
Leave the charges to me!
Pierce evil! Air thrust!
You picked the wrong
Do
fight!
it! Photon Astral energy!
Say no more!
Radiant
More?
Smash you!
No!
Pierce!
Take it!
Can't get out of this!
Air
It's over!
Pierce!
That frickin' does it!
No escape!
That'll bring you down! Do it! Hurricane! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I'll heal you
No!
all!
I'm on it!
That'll bring you down!
It's over! Here I come!
Come on! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Albert!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Not today!
Get on in there with the
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
I can do this all day!
Destruction!
Searing flare!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I still got a ways to go!
Even in such a harsh environment as this. There are still creatures here?
You think they're native to RENA? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to RENA's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Guess I misread the landing. These structures don't look like anything built by the RENAs. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Ganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not on my watch!
No escape!
Healing circle!
Now you see what I can do!
Rising light now!
I'll tear you
Like
apart!
fear!
Flame
No
of
escape!
Burning strike!
Rising focus!
Leave the charges to me!
Crush!
I'm on a roll now! Rip and tear!
Destruction!
There you go! Don't let up! Healing raging storm!
Time!
Do it! Lost! Demon
Heavens descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
This one's all mine! Burn! Take this!
Eat this!
I'm not
What's
done!
this?
Hear my call!
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Wait now!
Destruction!
Get on in there with the here's a healing arm!
First strike! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Take this! Burn!
Nova! They're
It's
surrounding
over.
us!
Destruction!
It's showtime! Where are you going? Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right behind you!
Attack time!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
We got... some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Oh,
Hold
man.
on to your arm.
I hope I
Here
live
I
long
come.
enough to regret this.
Here I come! First strike!
Lightning
Strike!
Leave the
Be
charge
careful!
on me!
It has some kind of camouflage!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Burn in hell!
I'll finish you here and now!
Alright!
Inferno!
It's time!
Now in the groove!
Take this!
Annihilation!
It's over!
Astral energy!
Prepare to be sealed!
Lightning!
No further! Rip and tear!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Radiant
Take
storm!
this! I can carve through
What
walls!
would I do without you?
I'm sorry to be
Radiant
bothered.
storm!
We've all got enough. Yes, ma'am!
Take this!
Here's a healing...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Oh, now you got it!
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Right.
More for the here's a healing
Struck
arm!
the flame inside me! To be rest-free! Ha! Burn in hell!
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Thunderblade!
No escape!
Here, let me help!
Crush!
First aid!
Leave the charges to me!
Fire up! I'll take it from
Charge
here.
like that could
Let's
easily
see
be
how you
fatal.
handle
Just
this!
as well, I'm
Deus roar!
I'm on it!
Will this
Take
help?
this! I'll run you
We
through!
got full energy!
I'm not
Lightning
done!
condemned!
Swallow
Healing
blade!
from
Infinite
Thunderblade!
Ready and rare! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I'm all stuffed up!
In a bind?
Take this!
I'll tear you apart!
Gale force! Here's a healing arm! Lightning condemned! First aid!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike!
Let me help!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! In here! Water! Let's get you off air wet!
Take this!
Is this it?
Healing, don't leave me! Thanks so much! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Now I've let you all down.
Annihilation!
Not done yet!
I never miss! Lightning condemned!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Just shut him down!
I won't give up!
This one's all mine! Not today! Take this!
I'm on it!
You're done!
Now or never.
Just take this!
Crush!
And you? Please on life. I'll bring you back.
You all down.
Stay away from my... Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Here. Let me First aid! Smart.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
There!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Try harder!
Raging Cascade! I'll heal you. Kitara, frozen.
Hammer!
Remember to tell me if you need heat. Healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Try hard, my turn! Here we go! Rising spell! Rising light! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this!
Hold on to your breath. Here I come.
Here I come! It's over!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that! No escape!
Lost in pain.
Healing circle.
Take this!
Easy, sir!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
One more time. You go in.
Rising light! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Here I come!
Lightning orb.
No
Raging
escape!
Cascade. Healing
Try
circle.
harder! Now!
Healing
Take
flame
this.
of fury. In here.
I'm finished!
Here I call.
I'll smash you!
Take this!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
No escape!
This is it.
Crush!
Kitara, frozen.
Hammer!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Storm!
Take this!
Will this help?
No escape! Shake!
I think I'll pass on the handshake. Healing power. Ready.
We're on a roll now!
Here we go.
This has
Don't
got your
let up.
name on him!
Thanks so much.
Thing blast! You're mine!
Hit me more.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Already for here and now! Ready
Healing form.
Armor won't save you!
Healing circle. Dance in the wind. Air blast. Dance in the wind. Seal. That'll bring you down.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
I'm not gonna flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's a eagle.
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind. Freeze lancer. Air thrust.
Destruction!
Here's a healing arc. Dance in the wind. First aid.
Take this!
Leave the charges to me.
It's over! Try harder! My turn!
Here's a healing arc. Raging
Shattering
the pieces. Dance in the wind. Radiant
Carve through
You're
armor!
mine! Destruction! Strike! Destruction!
Try harder.
My
Hold
turn!
on to your arc. Here I come.
The earth throbs in pain.
Here
In a vine?
Try harder!
I
could do without this pain.
In here. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
Eat now!
Alright.
Take this!
It's showtime.
It's over!
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
Mega ray. Thunder shield. Dance in the wind. It looks like you got this one covered. That'll bring you down.
Destruction!
Thunder shield. Here's our raging cascade. Glacial spear. Here's now.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
That was a little close for comfort.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done!
Fall into my own step.
You're mine! I'm not done!
That's not even fair.
Destruction!
Dragon Shell!
This is fair. Mega ray.
Come on! It's over!
Dance in the wind. Water. Air blast.
Now we're gonna eat this! In a vine?
Hold on to your arc.
I'm on it!
Here I come. Lancer.
Ignite! First strike! Destruction!
Confiscated.
Quiver Dragon! Struck!
Raging
Destruction!
cascade.
Struck!
Eagle assault!
Destruction!
Dance in the wind.
You're
Here's
mine!
evil. Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind.
Now I'm in the
Here.
groove!
Destruction!
Inferno Radiant blood.
It's over!
Take
Here,
that!
let me help.
I can carve through armor!
Destruction!
Gale force. Up and at 'em.
Nothing
Let's
gets
go.
by me. Far enough.
You're finished!
Supernova.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help. This one's mine. That'll bring you down. Just like
Amazing.
Destruction!
I'll be saving this one.
I'm on a roll now!
Pick the wrong fight! I'm not done!
Let's tear him up!
You're mine!
I'll be ready to lightning!
Destruction! I'm not done!
Light astral energy!
Destruction!
Getting started!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Talon
Sword! Destruction!
Raging cascade! Radiant blood! Here! Stand to the
Armor
wind!
won't save you!
Artifacer coming through! Into the shadows!
First cut! No!
Back into the
Can't
throne!
end here!
Don't get in my way! Lightning condemned! Power of
Take
water!
this! First strike!
Ready to go! You all! Light astral energy! Raging cascade! Healing circle!
There you go!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Light astral
Here I come!
raging cascade!
I'm not done!
Dust to dust!
Healing circle!
Take this! Here you go! Can't get out of this! You like me again?
This one's mine! It looks like you got this one covered.
You're mine! I'm not done!
It's go time! Do it! Hey! Blow them away!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Come one, come all!
It can hide itself?
Amazing! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come! Ha! It's over!
Let me help!
Ready to go!
Air thrust!
Through it!
Far enough!
Confiscated!
Do it! Down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you! Healing to the wind! I'll bring you back from death!
It's time! Feel like me again. Take this!
Here's a
Not done yet!
Well, they're on a roll now!
Tempest healing
Here I
circle!
come!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! That'll bring you down.
Now! Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Burn!
Go get
Here I come!
it!
I'll smash you! Ha! It's over!
Destruction!
This does it! Let's tear him up!
Let me help.
Take this!
First aid!
I'm not
Leave the chargers to me!
Radiant pierce!
Far enough!
I'm on it!
Raging storm! Ready!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Will this help? I mind if I do?
I'll finish you here and now!
Dance to the wind! Healing for air
Thanks, Sion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Dance to the wind! Tornado! Sleep now.
I'm
Here,
not
let me
done!
help. Saving this
It's
one.
over!
First
It's
aid!
on!
What a relief!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Raging cascade! I'm out of here!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll bring you back from death to this. In here!
I'm on a
Get
roll
on there
now!
together! Whoa! Hey! One at a time! Here's
You're
a healing
mine!
arc. Photon flash! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Being condemned!
I'm not done!
Ready!
You're finished!
I'm ready! I'll heal you all!
Stay away from my friend!
Sometimes the best medicine
The flame inside me yearns to be let
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that is silly.
by the power of
Can't
water!
get out of this.
Annihilation! Raging
You're
storm!
mine!
Here comes!
You're finished! Destruction! Flash! Rising Warbird!
Back into the fray!
Stardust!
That's freaking
Crush!
garbage.
You're finished!
Back into the fray!
You're mine! I'm not... Time to let it rip! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Anything in armor is all
I'm gonna
mine.
need more of that medicine.
Healing spray!
I'm nearly done for.
Pick you up!
You picked the wrong function!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Glimmer
Right.
Dragon! All
Damage
things you
storm!
No escape!
Far enough!
Try hard not to!
Here be flame of fury! Burning strike! Water, hear my breath! Don't give up! Now! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I need to be stronger.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt. What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan? Or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
It's over!
Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
Its head is its weak point? We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Eat this!
Lightning!
Raging
Lightning!
It's time! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Here's a healing
I'm
art!
not done!
Now I'm in the groove!
Denied!
Need to pull myself together.
Searing Flame! Reload!
Swallow
Lightning
blade!
Orb! Raging Cascade! Hear me! Flame of
Swallow
Fury!
blade!
Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear.
Don't let up!
No further!
Freeze Lancer!
No escape!
Raging Storm! Up and in! Let's go!
I'm on to destruction!
That'll bring you down.
Arc Seal! Arcs require
My
complete
turn!
focus! Will this be confiscated?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Take it! Destruction!
Thanks,
Now
Sion.
you see
Be
what I can
careful not to
do!
overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Amazing.
I'll finish you here and now!
It's over! No escape!
Ready to go! There you
You're mine! It's over! Swallow blade!
I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
My turn! I'm not done!
Prepare to be sealed! In a bind?
Here, let me help!
Destruction!
Raging Storm!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'm just getting started!
First aid!
Ready and raring! I
Destruction!
can carve through them!
Here I come!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Swallow blade!
Lightning Orb!
Swallow blade!
I'm out of ammo!
Destruction!
In here!
I'll finish you here and now!
Let's get you all tucked away! Primed and ready!
This one's mine.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Crumble!
You're mine! Strike!
Raging Storm! All right! Flame of
My
Fury!
turn! Destruction!
I can handle it! Big Blast! Light Astral Energy!
No escape! Eat dirt!
Light Astral Energy!
Here I come!
Air
No
Drop!
escape!
I'm sorry to be bothered.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You all tucked away!
Take this. Oh, now you're talking.
Destruction!
Ammo! Shiny Supernova!
Destruction!
Annihilation!
Smash you!
Light Astral now! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Swallow dance!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging
Destruction!
Death
The
blossom!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
Away!
You're mine! Take this!
More
It's over!
Air
Here I come! No escape!
Let me help.
The enemy is going all out!
It's
That'll
over!
bring you down.
I'm ready to go!
I'm
Denied!
Raging Storm!
You're right!
Flawless
Here I
Flight!
come! Crush!
Will this help?
Destruction!
Steel Force!
Do you require a hand?
Healing Circle! Raging
In a
Storm!
bind? Now I'm in the
I don't know
groove!
what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
Burn in hell!
First aid! Hell Hurricane! Raging Storm!
No escape!
Lord of the
Destruction!
Magic is out!
Stay away from my friend!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike!
Light Here Feel!
It's gonna attack!
Right there, watch out! Raging water! Hear my heart!
Destruction!
Eagle side! Ready to go! Fire up!
Here I come!
Here goes! Not on my watch!
What is...
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! You'll pay for that!
Light after hands to the
Prepare to
wind!
be seen. Take this.
What would I do without you? I'll bring you back from death to eat dirt! I never miss!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll bring you back from death to
No
death!
escape!
Precipitation! Photon thrust!
Not done yet!
What would I do without you?
Time
Hurricane! Lightning orb! I'll heal you all! Light after rain!
It was nice
Here's
while
a
it
healing
lasted.
Here I come! I'm not done! You're mine!
Ready to go!
Now you see what I can do.
It's over! Take it!
I'm on it.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Hurricane!
You're mine!
Light after rain!
Get it to me.
I'll heal you all! Swallowed
Denied!
Almost there.
Close enough. Take it away, Long.
I thought you'd never ask. Take this.
Feel! Let's get you all tucked away!
Not my fight.
Not a chance! No escape! Destruction!
I'll bring you back from death. The enemy is going all out!
No escape!
Resuscitation!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Master energy did!
No escape! Okay, here I
Bring you
go.
down! Get you all tucked away!
Watch this.
Captain,
You're finished! Try harder! Not a chance!
Will this help?
Strike!
Healing circle!
You are okay for that.
Not a chance! Lewis!
What a rough way you all down.
Try harder! My turn!
Nothing gets by
Still
me!
got some violence in me!
Destruction!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Raging storm! Freeze lancer!
Take this.
Take that! Here's another rock from Razor Cyclone! Tunnel! That move!
Destruction! Here comes the big one!
They'll pay for
You're mine!
Here,
It's over!
What did I do? Burning!
Destruction!
Water!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here we
Try
go!
harder!
I can carve through armor.
I'm Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Strike!
Resuscitation!
It's over!
I'm just getting started.
I still got the violence in me!
Swallow
This
blade!
one's mine! Where are you going? Thunderblade!
Take this!
Too much to handle?
No escape!
Reload! Get to the
I'm out
wind!
of ammo! I'm ready!
In
Here
here!
I come!
Far enough!
Raging dilation! Right here! Look here!
Destruction!
I'll be saving this one!
Take this.
Searing
Can't
flame!
get out of this.
Raging storm!
That's
Alright!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was RENA's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Donglim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say. So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway. We were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of... RENA now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.